Hey, what up,
Let's
dog?
get it.
All right, we're on the mic. We're on the mic. This is the No Chaser podcast.
That's right. You can't take niggas nowhere.
I'm your girl, Miss Effie.
I'm your brother from another mother. It's your boy Trouble. And we got a special guest in the house.
Yeah.
To my right, we got
Joya.
Joya.
How y'all feeling tonight? Y'all alright?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm amazing.
My bad. Then we got the host with the
over me and
most.
shit.
I'm
Fuck
sorry,
you.
brother. I'm
Damn,
fucking. It's been a while.
I just cut the lights on and press the buttons and shit.
He the help, the fucking butler.
Yeah,
and shit.
Man,
And we got the help.
And calling him Benson.
The nigga would weed when you in need, nigga.
He went from Black Mark to Benson.
yeah, that was a hell of a downgrade.
That nigga the dope man. Nah,
No, man, don't say that a lot. Listen, child support, that's not true.
it's for municipal uses only.
So,
Okay.
yeah, man.
You got cataracts.
Crazy weekend, though, man.
Cadillacs.
This whole couple of situations, the last three news stories. Even with the girl that got hit on the bike today, I didn't recover that.
I
one,
was
but
yeah.
off of Schoolcraft or something like that. So,
Evergreen and Schoolcraft.
Yeah, so then, man, last night, we had the Harper and Gratiot situation with the two girls. Well, actually, I'm finding out now it was a 19-year-old guy that was driving the Charger. His family didn't even want him to have that car because of how
fast
drive.
yeah.
And yeah, he was speeding up Gratiot, lost control after somebody cut in front of him trying to turn into the liquor store and clipped that car, spun out of control into the parking lot, smashed the car that was parked, went airborne and hit the wall. Ejecting both passengers, and the dude was pinned between the car and the wall, and the young lady that was with him got ejected out. Two young ladies actually was with him, got ejected out, and one of them was just left surgery. She survived, and she was in critical condition overnight, but had surgery. They said her leg was damn near severed or something to that. So so that's what happened with that. And then of course we know yesterday what happened at Easter Market situation. And I just got back from covering the candlelight vigil for Brother Ray. So it was very emotional. Situation, as you can probably imagine, and then they started celebrating and jitting, and they're probably still there now partying. I wouldn't so there's real festive situation down there, man.
Yeah, it was definitely a crazy time for the city the last couple days.
Yeah,
it was Friday the 13th weekend.
Yeah,
right? We had full moon.
It was
shit
definitely
like that.
some Friday the 13th shit.
It
It's full right now. That motherfucker big as hell.
And it's big.
That bitch
Mercury
big.
retrograde has been like 3 times.
I saw a shooting star yesterday too. I swear to God on my life.
Shit going on, man.
Swear to God on my life.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. I ain't gonna play like I ain't close my eyes and make it with me. Quick as hell. Nigga.
You know what?
Catch me at one. Lord, send me a lick. Follow where you are. Type shit. Man.
But,
how was y'all weekends though? How was the weekend for y'all?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I knew the Lions was gonna lose.
Yeah.
Damn.
Them niggas ain't stand a chance, huh?
I don't want you new and nothing else.
I can't stand them.
Don't need that no
lying. Them niggas get us. This is just like Detroit though. They get you all excited, get you riled up.
And then let you down.
Preseason, they beat the Chiefs and shit. We in that bitch like. Nigga, we already pre-selling Super Bowl tickets and shit.
It's like, what's that Stevie Wonder song? Half away from heaven, you gave me a star.
I'm telling you.
From heaven,
I'm
you
telling
brought me back down to this.
This shit is crazy. Niggas out here painting their cars Honolulu blue, and I don't know what the fuck. I ain't jumping on the bandwagon just yet.
I got my Lions cup. That's pretty much all I have. I do want some Lions gear because the Lions
flip-flops right now.
Stuff is cold though. I don't care what
These
nobody
are my
says.
house shoes.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah, it is. It's real sweet.
They shit is. I like the black shit, like that little black shit, black and blue shit.
Yes, I think they
I like the
logos
gray, like
and
the
they
blue
just-
and gray.
Yeah.
Blue, gray and white.
Yeah. They got some. Worst case, we lose, but we be crispy.
Right.
Nigga, some crispy losing ass.
The kids
Niggas go on the field, and that nigga Jared Goff playing Jordan 10s. He got Jordan 10 cleats. I said, look at this nigga. Suck ass nigga, crispy as hell. That nigga terrible.
No,
That
that'd
nigga
be
terrible. Man, that nigga is the great value Matt Stafford.
The great value Matt Stafford.
I swear
Oh
to
my
God, he
gosh.
is Matt Stafford's little retarded cousin. Like, he
Oh
is a
my
little,
God.
Like
You
his
know
mama
what?
and daddy probably related.
You know what? Good night.
Willing to bet. You ever seen that nigga with his helmet on?
You is crazy.
He got the
Hey, Detroit.
Ah!
We're coming here for you. He's like, man, they get this big retarded ass hillbilly to fuck about. Nigga, heels have eyes. Why is his neck so long? This neck, you should not be able to see that much of a nigga neck with shoulder pads on and a helmet. You can still see the most part. You can see a lot of his neck.
No, giraffe neck.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
And still can't see shit. Throwing picks like I'm up. What? That nigga be playing for the other team. Now I feel like that nigga be having parlay. He had a parlay in on the motherfucking Buccaneers the other day. That shit was crazy. But anyway, what are we talking about today, Miss Happy?
Man, we're talking about your cell phone. And where it's called smartphone dumb-ish. Deal breakers with the cell phone, man. And it could be anything like social media, just having your phone on D&D just on any given time, day.
My phone always on. Well, I'm not gonna say it's always on D&D. I just put it on there just now. But when it's like I'm getting ready for bed, I put it on D&D because leave me the fuck alone. You feel me? But my friends, like, if I'm in a relationship, you know, my friends know not to call me, you know, all type of disrespectful times of the night. It's not about to be 10, 11 o'clock and you calling me, FaceTiming me, texting me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm chilling with my man. Like, you're not about to be blowing my phone up.
Period.
You know, you got to just set those boundaries.
And that's a great, great start right there.
Little segue.
Setting boundaries. But what is it that is a deal breaker for you, Joya, as far as your man with his phone? Like, is it something that you be like, I ain't really feeling that? That seemed like some sneaky type stuff.
I don't even have a man at the moment, but if I did, let me see.
Like, are you one of them?
Like, okay, this okay. So, say for example, if like me and my man in the same room, you know, you can't, why you can't answer your phone? He keep hitting the little silent side button, like, no, he didn't answer, like, you know,
Right,
like,
right.
That's usually all she wrote, boy. hey, you ever see the nigga call between a rock and a hard place? Oh, wee. Hey, don't let that phone ring and some emojis pop across the screen. Nigga have to double tap the shot.
Right.
Play like it. Keep carry the conversation on like ain't nothing
his
happened.
phone turned downward like
Yeah.
this.
I was
I was
gonna
gonna
ask
say
you.
that one.
I was gonna ask you, is that an issue? Because I know
That-
some
yeah.
some people just for whatever reason just do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm weird. So
Yeah.
I'm a wide
Yeah.
open book. Like, even my social media, it's not private. Like, you can go in there.
Yeah.
I don't have no secret conversations off to the side.
Facts.
I'm just wide open.
Well, you went to the church and shit. You know?
But it's not. It's
Nothing
sneaky.
wrong with that.
It's
Shit,
sneaky.
ain't nothing wrong with being
It's sneaky,
holy,
pee-pee.
but
You know, it's some holy hoes in the
it's
church.
definitely some
Facts.
holy hoes in the church.
There's some sneaky folks
It
in
may
the
be the
church.
pastors, though.
Right.
That's
So
his daughter.
it's not that. It's just I'm
Sucking
one of them
dick.
weird people who's just wide open, and sometimes I'm transparent. Sometimes I'm too transparent.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that could be detrimental too.
yeah.
Being too open, being too honest. I
Yeah.
be telling my little brother that shit. I'm like, bro, you tell the truth in a lot of situations you probably should lie in.
What's the
well, not even lie, just not say
Example, it'd
nothing.
be like the dumbest shit. Like it'd be like shit like you ain't necessarily did nothing wrong, but you know it's gonna bother your girl. For instance, like I can't even think of shit off the top of my head. It'd be little shit. It don't be nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? Like not him being
because I'm like that. I feel like I'm like that.
like what?
I'm already too open.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause
well, let me.
I could be. I just out minding my business.
Yeah.
And if somebody try to talk to me, I'm like, guess what? This man, this
Yeah.
ugly ass.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
People,
Yeah, no, that's different.
oh, okay.
So
He
you
lie.
mean
He
some-
lie about shit that like
Like-
certain shit you know gonna piss your girl off.
So like So like I know a lot of people. Like my dude know a lot of people too.
Yeah.
So like if I just ran up to like the Fridays, I'd never go up there. But if I went up there by my house, you know, over there.
About the one that's on the planet, the one that's left.
Is it the only one?
That's the only
That's
one.
the only one left? I don't know because I don't go there.
Yeah, that's
but
the only one left.
If I went up there and then it was somebody, a guy that I know, that I've known, you know, for a long time, and I'm sitting there and I'm sitting there and I'm eating and he happens to sit next to me and we're eating. So it's almost like we're there eating together, but it just so happens.
Ain't almost like.
Right. But I mean.
You niggas is there and eating together.
Right. But what I'm saying.
Almost in that motherfucker.
But I'm saying it's not like it wasn't preordained, it wasn't premeditated.
Are you saying like you just bump into
You just
him?
kind of bump into him and you sitting there and it's not like something if you have a really a jealous boyfriend or girlfriend, but you just come home and be like, yeah, I ran into Jeffrey and we sat there and had a meal and it was a nice conversation, and he or she looking at you like,
yeah.
right.
See, now I'm talking about little shit, like for instance,
to me that's little.
Like no, that's big.
That's big. Okay.
Get the fuck up and get away from Jeffrey. Okay. That's nice seeing you, Jeff. The fuck on, nigga. You know the nigga you got at home. Jeff, get the fuck away from me, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you. My nigga can smell another nigga on me. A nigga sniff me every night. Nigga, get the fuck away from me, Jeff. I don't want to argue with this nigga tonight. But I'm saying like little shit. Like I give you an example, right? His girl hate when he play the game. So he played a game. She called his phone. He don't answer. She called another time. He don't answer. He finally answered when he finished the game. Third ring. What was you doing?
That's childish.
Something simple to be I'm just saying like in a situation where he could just be like, oh my bad, I was taking a nap or I was on the toilet or I was in the shower. I was just to save the peace. He gonna go right to. I ain't even gonna lie, I was playing the game. And you know your girl hate that shit. Now y'all got smoke.
Because why lie about something that childish?
Something childish, right. But it's sometimes in the situation it's to save
pick your battles. That's
all.
What he's saying.
Pick your battles, man. I know this shit irritates you. Okay, cool. I ain't saying lie about doing wrong.
Why does that irritate you?
But it's different things.
That's how she is.
Different things.
That's how she
irritates
is. Different
people.
Folks. Yeah. It shouldn't irritate her because the nigga at home. But
right.
Yeah. Yeah, I done had situations where I know you lying, and the nigga got put me on the phone and shit. No, he ain't lying. He's sitting right here on the couch eating cereal, playing the game, like type shit. So, in situations like that, a little white lie just to kind of save the peace. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't agree.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Not my situation. See, I'm different though. Mm-hmm. And the situation for me, I'm just gonna not do it. So I don't have to lie about it. If you gonna still try to sneak and do it anyway, then nigga, otherwise than sit and face the reaper then, nigga. You know what kind of girl you got. If she don't like it, she don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But that's
just like some guys don't like for their girls to go out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. like just that.
Just in general. So, he working all day, you off this weekend, your girls hit you up, and they want to go to brunch. Next thing you know, he called you. You don't answer the phone because you out with your girls. You come back home. Oh, well, I called you on my lunch break. Where were you? Oh, I was out with Stephanie and we went to brunch. And now it's a whole to do.
Or you know what it be? Females be having it be them homegirls that be like known for fucking around with a whole bunch of niggas and whatever.
Yeah.
And then it be that for real. He
one bad apple spoil a bunch.
You was with her. Oh, I know.
You was with Stephanie.
Yeah.
Right.
They call her Stephanie. I call her Heffany. You was with Heffany. Yeah. Nah, but we just went to Bible study, man.
It don't matter.
If you don't get the fuck. it be that shit too though. But it do. But then that part, it be the consideration too. You know what I'm saying? Like she was saying, like if your nigga worked all weekend, fuck them bitches. They be there next weekend. Go hang out with them next weekend.
No, but I'm saying he at work. And you done worked all weekend. You just off on Saturday. So Stephanie calls you up like, hey girl, we about to go to brunch. Right. And you go to brunch.
It's about doing your personnel. It's just like all the greatest coaches that ever coached any team understood the players they had on their team. So Phil Jackson knew what motivated Kobe, what motivated Michael. And the same shit ain't gonna motivate LeBron. Absolutely. So you gotta know who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? True. So it's not necessarily an all nigga thing, and it's not. Every situation is like case by case.
Not.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, no, I'm saying even with the niggas who don't mind it, even they mind it. Some weekends, it's like goddamn. You've been out the last 4 fucking weekends.
Yeah.
Can I get one?
That's how
Right,
Stephanie.
yeah.
Right. And you know what?
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
You gotta be mindful.
Gotta be
of
mindful.
You
Gotta
gotta
be
make
mindful.
sure
Your
you
Balance.
giving him that
Yeah,
time.
you gotta put
Like,
that time in.
do. Cause your friends go do it if they, you feel me? They gonna
Man.
be like, okay, I'm gonna sit this one
Man,
out. You
you
feel me?
Yeah.
can't flip on your
Jill
ass quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jill Scott. She was like, no, girl.
You see how homegirl was on Baby Boy. I'm gonna have to call you back. Chris over here. Chris said, "Who the fuck you on the phone with?" She got the fuck off the phone with Yvette. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, your
but you know
homegirl to jump
what?
off the phone with you quick. I mean, they'll dip on your ass quick.
Because it is a lot of guys who don't like for their girl to be on the phone. You pick up the phone, like, hey, join your girl, woo, woo, woo. And he
Yeah.
over there looking like,
Who you talking to?
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Who is that?
Right.
It be the conversation though. You know what I'm saying? If it's like overly messy, you be like, and I don't want my bitch in that shit, dog. Like, why are you
Yeah.
talking about that shit, dog? And you over here dogging this nigga. This nigga ain't like, come on, man, get off the phone with that shit, bro. Tell her to
Right.
go see God, nigga. She need to find counsel or something. Go,
right.
Tell her to go
Somebody
pray.
else.
Right? Tell her to go call TD Jakes. or
And you
something.
know
She
what's
needs a
weird?
prayer.
I'm one of them friends, so like you call me up and you like, yeah, he pissed me off. He woo woo woo. He
Yeah.
did this. He did that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang. I'm like, well, what did you do? Like, what happened? How did you handle
Two
that?
sides to every
You
story.
know what I'm saying? So, because I'm trying to be a peacemaker,
Absolutely.
especially if I know that they good. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, let me be a peacemaker.
Yeah.
And like I'll tell you too. I'll be like, friend, nah, you was wrong. I understand why you was mad, but
That's
when
beautiful.
you did
That's
that, you was
beautiful.
wrong.
That's a good friend.
You need a round of applause
Yeah.
for that shit, guys.
That's a good friend because
I ain't gonna lie to
that's
you.
how I am. I'm not the type of friend that's about to condone what you're. I'm not about to be
Yeah.
like, yeah, to
You ain't
everybody.
buying
If you
into the
wrong, I'm
bullshit.
going to tell
Right.
you that you're wrong.
Like
Yeah.
he called me up talking about
Yeah.
something, yeah, because I know he went over there and seen his baby
Yeah.
mama.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know that? I just know. I'm about to go bust out his windows.
Yeah.
Like, friend, don't do that.
You
I'm
don't
like-
know.
Don't do
Man,
that.
and
Don't
I'm
do
like that for all my friends, like all my brothers, all my friends.
Yeah.
I'm that person. Like, nigga, know not. A lot of niggas know. Like, I call his name Chris. He gonna tell me the truth. I'm gonna
People
tell you
be
the truth,
nicking that
nigga.
sometimes though.
I'm gonna tell you the
Yeah,
truth. I ain't
and
no
some
dick
people
sucking
don't-
ass nigga. I ain't
Some
finna
people
sit
don't
here.
want the truth.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want the truth. But she might think, just going back to the phone, she might think that he went to go see her on some bum stuff because maybe she seen on his phone, like, I'm on my way. But he might have been on his way to give her some money or on his
Yeah.
way to drop something off or
Yeah.
pick up the child. Anything. You don't know, you just see something and now you flipping off.
Yeah.
Because, you know, as people, we can do that. Especially women. We be like, oh, no, what you mean you on what, your way? Oh, you on your way? Oh, you on your way. I'm on my way, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
I think deal breaker. Deal breaker. What's another deal breaker? Like phone wise. Like what's something else?
Like, for me, I don't like to hear your phone constantly going off.
Why your phone always dead?
Ooh, that's a good question. Why is
I
it
never
dead?
encountered that before. Especially in this
Says the person who
generation.
comes to the studio with a dead phone.
No, her.
Oh, her. Right, we should have
She done
charged her.
This is a first
she
for
done
me.
slid her own self
Damn.
under the bus.
But I was on the phone with
Damn,
somebody.
son, why'd you
all
find
day.
that?
I was on the phone with somebody all day, and this was like a first. This is a first for me. My phone is always
Man.
charged for real.
Yeah, that shit could mean that shit could spark trouble.
And
It
then,
could
yeah,
definitely be the beginning of trouble.
Because if I'm trying to get in contact with you, it could be emergency or anything.
Yeah.
Like, why is your phone dead?
always dead. That means you're
Always
doing a
dead.
lot.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like, I don't like for the phone to constantly go off. Every time you turn around, it's alert.
Yeah.
alert
You know what a
alert,
deal breaker?
alert.
I mean, I don't want to say deal breaker, but something that bothers me about the phones. I don't give a fuck if it's Jesus Christ to send you a message, but it's something that's so sneaky about that Facebook Messenger ringtone. Something about that bitch, that bing, that bitch just sound like, uh-oh. Because there's so many things it could be.
Right.
Yeah.
You never know what the fuck it is, and it's more than likely it's just, hey nephew, I'm just checking on you. But it's something, and it usually it's because it be so random.
It be
You
so
and your girl
random.
could be watching TV. You know, you ever mirrored your phone to the screen, mirrored your phone to the TV.
Yeah.
Y'all could be watching Netflix or whatever the case may be, or whatever the fuck y'all doing, and just kicking it, watching some shit on the phone, and that bitch go bing, and most of the time it just say messenger notification. They don't say
Yeah.
who it's from, what it is, or nothing. You
Just
like,
people
God
be turning their notifications.
damn, man. I done had this situation before where I'm playing the music on my phone and shit. I go to the bathroom, and go bing, and I come back out of the bathroom and I'm in the room and everybody just kind of looking at me. And I'm like, what's up? And motherfucker like, who is that? Who? Type shit. I open my shit. You know what I'm saying? But for some niggas, that shit is FanDuel. It's a gamble for some niggas. Shit, I know. I said the message last night. I hope that ain't the response.
Yeah, right.
You know, I don't like the little bing. Something about the bing.
And that's why. See, I got
it's traumatic.
Yeah, and see, I don't like a bunch of alerts going off all the time.
Yeah.
But I have a bunch of alerts going off all the time. But that's one of the reasons why I'm wide open, because my phone will just be sitting right there.
Yeah.
You see all of this stuff. You can literally see all of that.
Facts.
Like it ain't no crazy stuff going on. But yeah, but a lot of people, they can't do that. So they'll turn their stuff. Like you say on D&D, they'll turn their volume down. Anything that kind of offset. Oh yeah, I got some stuff coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit is that shit is crazy work. It's a lot of crazy shit.
Cause you gotta remember that stuff. I don't understand, and I'm getting older. I ain't got time to be remembering.
No, for real.
You supposed to turn this off. Got turn. I got to remember all that.
I think maybe another. I don't know. I think another red flag is not red flag, but maybe too social on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like a person is too engaged, too involved. I try to stay away from social media as much as possible. I limit my shit to just one. I don't fuck with Instagram. I don't fuck with Twitter. I fuck with Twitter just for like the nasty shit. Like I go on Twitter and watch the little videos, the little emojis be over. But it be from Facebook. But still, too much social media. I think too much social activity. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, cause
it's giving. Do you have a social life?
Right.
Yeah.
Outside of that.
Yeah, because I don't like people.
And then I don't like people that on social media, like, I don't want to see my man. Why you under all these females?
I was just about to say, so how friendly can your spouse or significant other be on social media?
Don't overdo it. Like, why you? I mean, it's social media, so I understand you gonna comment, you gonna like,
gonna
you
be
go
sociable.
You feel me? On there, but why you would just like everything this girl say? You sharing all these posts, just overdoing it, like just.
Yeah.
Because in the shoes on the other foot, and you see me under all these niggas posts, hearting their pictures, commenting.
Square up.
You feel me?
He said square up.
You know what I'm saying? So
not square up.
Yeah.
So if you are in a relationship and your significant other is under somebody's post, male or female, and they underneath somebody's post and they hearted or liking and be like, oh, okay, yeah, you looking good. Is that like?
It's not a deal breaker. I'm not gonna break up with my man for that, but I am gonna be like,
something got to be checked for sure.
What is this? Like, why you feel me?
Yeah.
We gonna have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When I'm in a relationship, I'm my girl's biggest fan for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I get real mean on social media. I don't entertain shit because I don't want the smoke to come behind it. Like,
Right.
I'm one of those people that really truly appreciate peace in my house for real. Like I'm not finna argue with my girl about you, bitch.
Right.
For real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times niggas be shooting kicking with chicks on social media be a shot in the dark. Nigga, you don't even know if this bitch gonna fuck with you. So you finna fuck up something you got at the crib just so you can get some ha-has and
Right.
a little like, a little love. Like, nigga, you dumb.
Right.
I stay away from social media. You know what I'm saying? I keep all my shit off social media. When I'm kicking with somebody, I don't post no pictures. I ain't all them little thirst trap status, all that little. I stay away from all of that shit because I ain't trying to upset the person I'm kicking it with for real. So
right. And the crazy part, I'm gonna tell you how social media tell on you.
Yeah.
Because you can even have your stuff on private, semi-private, super private, however you think you have it. For some reason, sometimes what you then typed underneath somebody's stuff, like I could type underneath Mark's stuff.
Yeah.
And
when
my
y'all
dude
click on the
can
same
see it.
shit.
My dude can see it.
Man.
Like, I've had stuff come across my timeline that my dude then posted, like, happy birthday such and such or something like that.
Yeah.
And I see that.
Yeah.
But
I don't see
don't you gotta be like
everything.
mutuals with that person or
No.
something?
No, I'm talking about
And it's so
people
crazy.
that and
Yeah.
let's say social media will tell on you.
Mark Zuck, Big Zuck,
He sucks.
definitely snitching.
Look,
Because you can share a status, like let's say for instance one of them statuses that went super viral, and you comment under it. Mind you, it's 50, 60,000 fucking comments on this motherfucker. This motherfucker say 60K comments.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, when you share this, or when a friend of yours share a status, when you click on the comments, the first comments that pop up is
It's gonna
always
be
your
yours.
mutual friends. They show all them, like, yeah, he said this, he said that.
Yep.
Before they show you all other 59,999 comments, you're gonna see that.
Yep.
And don't let that friend be your nigga. He in
Right.
there heart-eyed and some bitch.
right.
Damn, cuz you got,
You gonna have some trouble at home.
you hear
Yeah.
me? You hear me?
why
Especially if
you
your girl
doing
can
all
fight. Nah, you gonna swell your shit up. Nah, you be out here looking stupid over the weekend.
But why are you on the phone doing all of that? Like,
Right,
chill
anyways.
out. Like,
Yeah.
what is it? What is it that you need? You just need some extra
niggas do
extra
nigga
attention.
shit. Niggas be
Just need
niggas.
some extra attention.
Niggas
Because
be
as a
niggas.
woman,
Niggas.
if I start posting, you know what I'm saying, my pictures with my cleavage showing or
Yeah,
or
my
taking
booty
ass
out.
shots, you know what I'm saying? Not like that, but you know what I'm saying, taking,
You know how
pictures.
females used to be, they get up on the sink and try to arch their
I'm so
butt back.
glad we got past that era.
Right. So sick of it.
That shit was a
But
terrible era.
I'm saying, so
Niggas'
if you're
bathrooms was nasty than a motherfucker.
Man,
You like, why you got doo-doo in your tub?
roaches all on the
Roaches, kids running in the bathroom.
dirty
and
underwear.
you worried about
Plunger white. You like, why
butt
your
shot.
plunger white?
You worried about the butt shot.
That shit crazy.
That's crazy.
Why you ain't got no plastic lining in your shower curtain? That motherfucker smell like balls. I know that motherfucker. You just got just a shower curtain? That bitch wet every night, huh? That motherfucker stink.
Your floor
Yeah.
wet as hell.
Floor is wet as hell. You got
Yeah.
diapers hanging up in the back. She got bras on the back of the little hook on the back of the door. You like, damn, you only got 3 bras, huh? That was crazy. You got 2
Did you
titties
just turn
and 3
into,
bras with 7
Juvie?
days a week.
Did you just turn to Juvie?
What'd he say?
You only got 3 bras, huh?
You got 3 bras, huh?
your your bathroom stay dirty, huh?
Uh-huh. I know they're expensive, but them bitches is about $70, $80, $90 a pop, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Them 3s, that's about $300 ain't on that motherfucker, but still. You got just 7 days in a week. You ain't washing every 3. Nah. You
Oh Lord.
motherfucker finna die again.
Oh, my bad.
Well, yeah, that shit is crazy. Other than that, I feel like what's another one? Oh, back to the phone down shit. Nah, look, that shit for me, I noticed that shit about myself, but anytime I do it,
Mark,
I correct it. Anytime I do it, I correct it. I be like, shit. But it's just a natural. You know what it was? I don't know.
But I'm saying some people don't do it maliciously.
Yeah, I don't.
Some people
I
don't do
swear
it
to God, I
maliciously.
don't.
But
Yeah.
it do look.
It's just a bad habit,
It
yeah.
does
You can
look
tell the difference when they
crazy.
doing it on purpose. And, you feel me?
Yeah. I always, when I notice that my shit been sitting face down, I make sure I flip my shit back over. Like,
Yeah.
because in the end of the day, like it shouldn't
And
be
some
that
people
deep.
say, for instance, if your phone been sent face up like that
Yeah.
all
you
night.
it all right, then all of a sudden you try
You don't
break
want to
your
give
neck
an
and flip it
impression
back up.
that you're trying to hide.
Right.
Yeah, you trying to, you feel me?
I don't want no smoke, man.
Right, and that's some things that we gotta understand. Like with our phones, just stop doing it. And ain't no why you gotta go in another room to answer a phone.
Oh yeah, or outside.
Yeah, that's some freaky
Because
shit.
you got to have a
across the
conversation
street.
that you
Unless
don't
it's
want
just,
them to hear.
Yeah.
unless it's just really loud.
No, but I'm just
No.
saying.
Unless it's really loud.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm going outside to talk to Boogie Buddy. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody else and no sneakies. This is y'all loud in here. But then again, it's, motherfuckers saying some super stupid goofy shit. That makes
music too loud. That's understandable.
No, I'm talking about
too.
when
But
you
what
with
if
your
it's-
woman.
Yeah.
Oh, if I'm with my woman, I ain't even answer the phone for real.
Right.
I'm gonna call you back.
Another thing with a phone that's a deal breaker for me is when I'm on a date. And instead of us having our conversation, you just constantly.
That's like,
Yeah. That's some millennial shit.
And I'm like, well, what's on your phone? What you looking at? Man, I can see sometimes, you know, we might be sitting there not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I might get on the phone and start playing my game. And we ain't doing much of nothing, just waiting for our food, and we done said all we gonna say.
Yeah.
But if that's, especially if it's your first date, you know, and y'all trying to get to know each other, what the hell? And it's not a millennial thing. It's grown ass people doing this.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on with your phone?
Can I change the subject?
Yeah.
No.
I said, uh-oh.
I'm not gonna lie, that motherfucker did sound like a I was gonna say, Mark fucking with this one. He said, "I'll change the subject."
Not tonight.
So how do y'all feel about like being on like phones like in y'all on a date, like a one-on-one date, and like your significant other that's constantly like on their phone?
It's because a motherfucker boring. If a motherfucker boring,
okay,
yeah. Because I've had
I'm not
dates.
really that into you.
Yeah.
I'm more into my phone than I am to you, and that's a problem.
Yeah,
Right.
well,
Why am I out with you then? Like,
usually it's usually when one motherfucker can't kind of like cook up a conversation and be it's uncomfortable. It does get to that level of shit awkward, like that shit awkward. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think if you out with somebody and you truly interested in that person, then motherfucker, I'm gonna find something to say.
All right.
I'm gonna find something to say.
Even if you just ask like, are you regular? No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
What grade of gas do you use? 83, 87, crazy, ain't it? Nigga, something, nigga. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You would think it's something, but I think this is like the era of, I think technology made niggas weird.
That's true.
Technology made motherfuckers weird, dog. Like, motherfucking social skills at an all-time low.
Low. And then people don't have any type of etiquette. Like, we were talking about the young man that passed. And people were saying that people just was videotaping and
that shit was weird as hell.
Posting it on. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Man, I see people dropping, nigga, I'm gone.
All right.
I'd have had to hear about that one. I'm not
But
gonna
why
stick
would you
around
post
and see
it on social media?
You know what? So I ain't gonna tap on it. It's very disrespectful.
Yeah.
I think,
but people don't think like that. Everybody want clicks and likes and views.
Yeah.
It should be a level of integrity that you hold with reporting or recording stuff like that, right? Because on one end of it could be helpful, right? Because like we just watched, I'll show y'all when after the show. But if it wasn't for the person that was there recording at the time that the shooting happened, right, we wouldn't know exactly what happened. We'd be floating around with all of these narratives of the police shot him or his homeboy shot him and all of these other things have been floating around on social media. So sometimes it is a silver lining to somebody being there, recorded, or documented. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Take myself for example and shit. I didn't literally saved 3 motherfucking lives and shit when I've been out recording accidents and shit. You know what I'm saying? Picked up random runaway teenagers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like all kind of instances where somebody that's actually documenting what's going on out here in the community is a good thing. But
absolutely,
when you lose your integrity by trying to post
it to go viral. Post it first.
Trying to go viral.
You know, you trying to. It's one like with a situation like that. It's one thing to document what's going on, as opposed to trying to close up get the most gruesome scene that you can. You know what I mean? Because you know that's stuff that people is gonna gravitate to.
It's clickbait,
right? Now on social media, that type of stuff gets you flagged anyway. So I don't understand why people like to post stuff like that.
They do it in the comments now. This is the look in the comments culture.
Yeah.
Look in the comments because Mark can't. He don't flag you for that.
Yeah, Facebook done picked up on that a lot of times too. Like when they get when it's something that's too violent or something that's sexual or something like that, it still flag you. But it's just
they set a warning.
It's a different and it's a different protocol. I was about to say it's a different protocol for what's in the comments versus what's in the actual post.
Right. Right.
So that's where
because in a post is you're trying to promote, and the comments is just a fucking comment. It's an opinion. So when you post a video as an opinion, they can't necessarily flag you for an opinion. They could just take the opinion down.
But people post it on their stories and stuff too.
Yeah, the stories is off the chain. You can do what you want to in the story. I done seen motherfucking bitches out here sucking dingling and motherfuckers out here twerking and fighting and shooting and man, you can see the story. Ain't no rules on the stories. He still ain't got that under control yet.
Yeah.
But as far as the posts, this is the in the comments culture.
But like you said, you just had to have integrity because my whole thing is if the incident just happened, yes, I don't mind you videotaping
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
happened,
that shit
but
was
that's
shit was
for people later when people want to
What'd you say?
know what's going on later.
What? Later.
But streaming it live is another
Streaming
thing,
Yeah,
especially when
we ain't gonna let that go though. Later.
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 She talking about that nigga like
thing when it got some death involved. You know what I mean? Tragic
Right.
to that
Right.
magnitude. That's
That's
you know,
looking like that. Like,
yeah.
But if you streaming live
kids.
already and it happens, okay. But don't just go out
for
your
you to
way.
purposely to record it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And do it for like, look at this, look at
And the family hasn't been notified and all.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
mean,
Why you break the word down like that? Notify. You said it like it was a bunch of syllables and it like notify. Notify. That's what you do with a kid being bad at school. I'm finna call your mother and make sure she's notified. Cause your ass will be whooped by the end of this business day. Everybody's getting notified. When the fuck I go to my birthday dinner and I invited 20 people and only 2 show up, make sure you guys get notified. You're not my friend no more.
oh my God.
If I had my birthday and you didn't get an invite, don't be surprised. 'Cause guess what?
Don't be surprised. You didn't get notified. How they know you was having a baby? Well, because you didn't come to my birthday brunch, so you didn't get notified. Swear to God. Swear to God. That's how that shit go. That shit. The way you carry that IED in the air, that shit, bye. You meant that shit.
Ooh, my stomach hurt.
That's how you stand on business.
She done had her own dictionary since Facebook.
Every time, I swear to God, I'm gonna make a line of T-shirts just for Happy. Swear to God.
Ain't that what you call them? It's like happyisms or some shit.
Yeah, she gonna get T-shirts with her little sayings on it, but that motherfucker say on the back, notified.
That's why the Facebook notification.
When I gave you my, she said when I gave you my phone number a week ago, you only text me 2 times and you don't get notified. You've been canceled, nigga. Don't text me what you doing up, boogie butt, nigga. You're canceled, nigga. That's why you didn't get notified. Your shit is mail and void.
Listen,
crazy.
That shit is crazy.
but you want to know what really can ruin a relationship?
What's that?
This doggone show I seen. I don't know the name of it. I just seen a reel, and the lady, it's like not a truth or dare,
It
but
was
it's
like,
a lie detector. And
It was like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire almost.
Right, but it was like a lie
Like the court
detector
version of who
version, right?
Yeah.
So he's asking this woman all these questions like, yeah, do you really care for your mother-in-law? And she's answering, and then it gets deeper, and he asks her, yeah, so have you been sexually involved with another man besides your husband?
He said in their bed.
No, so it grew to that.
That was the next question.
That was the next question.
down
No,
the line.
the first one was have you passed off the phone number?
Yeah.
Right.
Have you been sexually?
Are you even happy with your marriage?
Has a nigga been notified?
He hasn't been. That's how he got notified.
Notified. Yeah, he got served that paperwork, boy.
Woo.
I watched that nigga sit there and
He took it in the face.
And you said you don't know the name of the show?
I don't.
Yeah, it was
I don't.
crazy.
But it's
It was
crazy.
crazy.
Oh,
But
you saw it too?
yeah, it's a clip.
Yeah,
But what they
it's
basically do is they strap the
Mm-hmm.
contestant up to a lie detector test, and it's some messy shit because they set their whole fucking family right there on the stage too,
What?
and they asked them questions about the family. Like one of the questions, like she said, was, "Do you truly enjoy spending time with your mother-in-law?" You know what I'm saying? And the next question was like, they asked questions about the husband. Do you think he's doing the best he can to provide for the family? She answered it, and then it was like, do you think you're being a good wife? And then the husband had an opportunity to hit this little thing and pass on the question because he, in his mind, he like, I know this bitch ain't shit. Pow!
Right.
He buzzed to the next question. But the next question was, have you ever had sex with another man in your bed since you've been married? And that bitch said yes, and then it's a voice that come over. The contestant has been telling the truth. Like, it was
Wow.
And Buddy
His
was
face was just like.
Buddy was just
melting.
he was falling apart. I seen that's gonna be on 7 Mile Radio News next. Yeah, cause he gonna smoke that bitch. I said if he don't, that was crazy. He was sitting there eating it.
He took it in the face. He did.
Wow.
That was crazy.
I was uncomfortable watching.
He wanted to know.
No, he didn't want to know. You don't get to pick the
to.
questions. The host, the show picked the questions.
It's messy.
They have to answer because it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Every question they answer, they get more money.
More money.
Oh,
So
okay.
it grows and grows and grows.
And
and grows.
she
wanted that money, nigga.
So,
So,
the
like, if
consequence
she-
of lying about any of this was not getting money.
It
so
ends-
obviously
yeah, it
what
ends
that-
the show.
Yeah, so what that
Right.
means is the money was more important than
Than
her
her marriage.
relationship.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. She was
Oh,
like,
wow.
"Fuck this."
And
nigga.
she was crying at the end. It's like, what
Yeah.
are you crying for?
Yeah, she
She
got
told the truth though, right?
but up until 200,000, and then she stopped. She said, "I'm gonna quit right here."
Wow.
If you ask
So
me
her marriage
anything
is
else,
worth 200
Like,
bands.
did he nut in your mouth? Cha-ching! Like, damn. Like, bitch,
Man.
you gonna keep going. It's gonna get worse and
Man.
worse and worse.
Right.
And worse.
But at
She's like,
least,
all right, I'm gonna stop.
I mean, but shit, she knew she was telling the truth, so.
Yeah.
But she told the truth about some wicked shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
She told the truth about some wicked
She had sex
shit.
with his friends.
Sex
she
with
done
his
had
friends.
sex
She said, "Yeah,
in
have
the
you
bed.
been romantically active
In
with
their
one of your
bed.
husband's friends?" And then it
What?
was, "Have you had sex with a man in y'all bed?" And then
Oh,
it
I'm
was,
thinking she was saying no to the stuff that
"Nah,
she
she
did.
said yes."
said
She said yes. And and the voice coming on like the Matrix, like, "This Tessa has told the truth."
But I'ma
Like,
tell you what's
every time,
weird.
and she
What?
keep wiping her head and shit. Like,
I'm gonna tell you what's weird. Now that we're talking about this show, because I would have never thought that this show would ever be a show, right?
A real thing,
Right.
yeah.
This is getting too close to The Purge.
it was the same voice.
Oh my
It
god!
was the same voice.
It's creepy though.
Yeah, it was creepy like that.
This
Like,
is creepy.
you have 24 hours.
Where did
Every crime
y'all?
is- It was
I
on her.
wanna
She gonna
watch
show.
this
She gonna
now.
show it to you.
Okay.
But it's hella clips of it. But yeah, it's literally designed like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You sit on stage with the host on this little glass floor stage platform, and then at the end of the stage is a couch. She had her husband, his mans, and his mama.
So the nigga
Her husband was sitting on the stage.
no,
with
but
her.
the friend she probably had sex with was
Probably on the stage.
On the stage.
Yeah,
That
because
is
he was
crazy.
sitting with two niggas to the left and the right. Like, I ain't got a hitter to the left of me. He had one of them hitters, and one of them was hitting his wife.
Wow.
But
My hitter.
yeah, it was crazy.
That is
That's
crazy.
crazy. And it's that disturbs me what people be willing to do for money.
What?
People be willing to do some
And not
weird
everybody
shit
know
for some
your
money.
business. That is. Oh,
But the fact that she didn't just stop,
right.
the fact that that man wasn't important enough to her to be like, man, I'm not finna do this to this nigga on TV.
I wouldn't answer it.
She
But
kept
why you doing
answering,
all that
and she
anyway?
waited until she got to 200,000 to be like,
I had to do
I'm
this
through.
for the money.
And to be completely honest, that's 2 years worth of cash.
Yeah.
That's 2 years worth of cash. You probably been
If
with this,
that.
married to this nigga for
It's that-
10
right,
years.
It's that,
It's that.
for real.
You know what I'm saying? You been married to this nigga for 10 years at the bare minimum.
200,000?
200 bands ain't no real
And
money.
guess
It's
what?
not.
Guess what?
That's you threw your whole marriage away. You got kids with this nigga.
That was on my phone. So another thing.
That's
Going
crazy.
back to the phone.
That's
Man.
crazy. That's crazy.
Well, we
Yeah.
gotta wrap it up now, man.
Man, for
Man, I had a good time though.
That's what's crazy.
This show was crazy because we got smartphones and we do dumb ish with them.
Smartphones, dumb shit.
A
Yeah.
smartphone will end your relationship.
When it's in the hands of a
That's
dumb,
dumb person.
motherfucker.
Don't
Yeah.
be in fact.
That's all, folks. This is No Chaser Podcast. See you next week.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.